Oh snap, Glaze is going live.
Good day, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Just in case you're joining me for the very first time, I am your host, the one they call Brian Glaze Gibbs. And listen, I was once the problem. Now what I'm trying to do, I'm seeking to be part of the solution. How do I get back? How do I right my wrong? Between the age of 14 and 24, I was that lost, sick soul. I did everything in my life from A to Z that I am totally ashamed of. And my objective is, how do I get back? How do I allow these kids to know that, guess what? I was that test dummy. I went out there trying to live up the land, trying to get slick, trying to, I didn't want to work. I was lazy. I wanted to take a shortcut, not knowing there's no shortcut in life. Only thing come fast is trouble. Easy to get into, hard to get out. I sit back and look at it. I wasted 15 years into the penitentiary by picking up that brick, throwing at that prison wall for absolutely nothing, because I want to be down. I want to be cool. Listen, folks, hit that like button, subscribe, share, get your signed copy. Get your signed copy of the Beyond Lucky book, a true story of crack, money, murder, and redemption, by emailing me to place your order, Brian, B-R-I-A-N, Gibbs, G-I-B-B-S, 1201 at gmail.com. Listen, today what I'm going to talk about is this. We talking about the rapper, the late rapper, PNB Rock. Okay? He was murdered within the last few days in California. He's original from Philly, so he's out there in California. You know what I'm saying? And he went to Roscoe. Okay? Roscoe, chicken and waffle. And right now is, guess what? From my understanding, he pulling in a Mercedes wagon. Okay? So he put in a G-Wagon. So then he turned around. He got on, $100,000 worth of jewelry? Sit back and think about it, folks. What's wrong with that picture? Don't get me wrong. Like I said, you got the right. If you earn it and this is yours and you want to go anywhere, with your fancy car, with your fancy jewelry, guess what? That's your right. You have a right to do that. But in the same token, what you have to do is be aware of your surroundings at all times. I don't care who you are, what you are. Like I said right now, I remember me being and having a hell of a reputation growing up in the concrete jungle of Brooklyn, New York. Basically right now, I used to have a neck full. And when I got that neck full or whatever, I had a reputation. And I remember one situation right now, I pull up right across the street from Marcy Project. I got probably, $20,000, $30,000 worth of jewelry on. And guess what? I look and I see it's a nice day out. And I see right now across the street, people all out. They looking at me. Bingo, I'm a target. But what I did was, as I got out of my Volvo, I turned around and I act like I had a gun, like an automatic. And I clicked it, whop, whop. And I put it in my waistband. And as I put it in my waistband, bingo, I got my, same shirt over it, but I got my hand down there. So once again, as I'm walking in there, guess what they say to themselves? Oh man, he's strapped. Oh man, he got an automatic. Despite I didn't have anything. But the difference is right now is, guess what? They didn't know that. I know I didn't have it, but they think I got something. So automatically, anybody that was in that crowd or across that street looking at me, saying to myself, even they look at me like, damn, he got on all that jewelry. That can pay my rent. That can pay my mortgage. That can pay my car note. That can help me with any economical social that I'm having. That can help me with my problem. But once again, if I try to get him, he's already strapped. So bingo, I might put myself in danger. I might get shot. I'll get killed. Not knowing I didn't have no gun. But once again, the importance of doing critical thinking, getting back to the case in hand, and getting back to my man, the rapper. Here it is. He's in his neighborhood. He's not strapped. But once again, like I said right now, you're supposed to be able to do what you want to do because guess what? That's your right. So even with that being said, right now, what I want to do is right now, I want to like listen to certain things or whatever, and try to play a certain things like according to my man. You know what I'm saying? According to my man. You know what I'm saying? According to my man. Like look what my man was saying. Look, listen to my man. What I say. I want to listen to Wack 100 and something that he say in regards to this whole situation. So what I want you to do is take your time, listen in. Right now, I know Wack is a controversial individual, but guess what, man? This brother right now made perfectly good sense. So what I want you to do, listen to the word about Wack.
Worked hard for the car, bro. No, you worked hard for the car.
New York to that.
Hold on. You worked hard for the car. You should be able to take your car and park wherever you want to, any time of day, right?
Hell no, Wack. You know that's not how.
No, I'm listening to my man, but see, he's factoring out one thing. Common sense. Common sense tells you cannot do everything everywhere. Now, if he take that jury and put it on and walk backstage to a concert event, you think he gonna have a problem?
You chilling with the answer?
Hell no.
Nope.
You just, bro, had on, the jury he had on was valued more than the local houses in the area.
Right. And niggas
Listen to what I'm telling you, bro. Then he's pulling in there in a vehicle, right? That's 2 years' salary for an individual that lives in the house in the area. And you think you finna sit here.
That's a plate.
And you ain't the neighborhood drug dealer who didn't 30 taking care of another 40 families in the neighborhood. And you think you finna just sit here and just eat and it's cool? You gonna dangle this meat in front of our face and we starving.
Right.
Nah, it ain't gonna happen. Bro, this is not smart. Yeah, I hear you, he worked hard for it. But the things you work hard for, you should always have an open mind of how to keep it. Right?
It's
And
really only
the number
one
one thing he worked hard for, right? And he worked hard for coming out of Philly is life. Learning how to survive. How do you leave a ghetto of Philadelphia? You name yourself after these blocks and you totally go somewhere else that's just as treacherous, as not even more, and totally forget where you come from.
We talked about that word. The looks are deceiving out there. I'm from Philly.
Deceiving out where?
Nah, when we see a palm tree, we don't think like
No.
think.
No. Let me phrase it. 110 South exit Manchester. You come up under the underpass, you're gonna see pins, bombs, graffiti. Right? We ain't gonna take you right, because if you go right, you on the whole scroll immediately. Right? We're gonna take you left. So as you come up from up under that, every other block is letting you know where you at by the walls. The stench, the filth, the dope fiends, all of that lets you know that palm tree is just decorations.
Hey, folks, look at that. Look at that, man. Look what he's saying. Right now is, guess what? Here it is right now. You driving into the ghetto. And once again, guess what? I don't care who you are, what you are. There are signs. When I go into an area, guess what? My alarm go off because I get flashback. Oh, man, this area right here remind me of what? I remember the first time I got out of jail. And right now is, guess what? I was in Denver, Colorado. And I was in a 5 Point area. I was looking for this book that Barnes & Noble downtown Denver, the 16th Street Mall, they didn't have. So they tell me somewhere in Walton Street might have it. So right now I'm out of jail. I got my sports jacket on, got my little Slack, my little Markner, my little Johnson & Murphy. I'm walking into Walton, like into 5 Point area. And next thing you know, my alarm went off. Could remind me of danger, you know, like Lost in Space. Danger, Will Roger, danger. So your mind tell you that this is not a good place. So once again, like I said right now, is when this individual, he went there, he know Man, later for the nonsense. What he should have did is this, whether it was him or whether it was his baby mother wanted some, Roscoe chicken and waffle, guess what? Uber Eats. Uber Eats. And not only that, I keep saying security. If you can afford a G-Wagon, if you can afford, hundreds and $100,000 worth of jewelry on your head, why you didn't have armed security? Stop selling yourself short. This message right here is not, may his soul rest in peace, and all the other rappers that pass away. But once again, these are for these entertainers, these athletes, and right now these other, hip-hop artists out there that walking around here flossing. You got the right to do it. But in the same token, just as you got the right to do that, be smart enough to put some protection on yourself. Hire these professional armed security. So automatically, if his armed security was there, or 2 armed security was there, and that cat coming into that restaurant and he see them, he gotta get through them to get to him. And what you think would have happened? Automatically, when he coming in with his gun blaze, these guys pull out, what's gonna happen? Oh man, it's not worth it. Hey folks, listen, crime doesn't pay. Take it from somebody that know. It's no shortcut in life. Only thing come fast is trouble. Easy to get into, hard to get out. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification button. Like I said right now, I am Brian Glaze Gibbs. If you want to know more about me, Google who I am. I was once the problem, now I'm seeking to be part of the solution. One love.
Oh, thank you so much, Brian Gibbs. I love this book so much. I mean, I was a fan of your YouTube channel, but now I'm like a real up close and personal fan. I really love what you have going on here. And not only that, but I too was once lost and now I'm found. So thank you, Brian, for this autographed copy. I appreciate you.
Have you checked your tire pressure today?
I don't have a flat.
Have you checked your blood pressure today?
No, I don't feel sick.